Probably they're gonna be shutting them down. They're gonna probably be arresting me, doing all types of crazy things.
Well, this party, I think half the people there were butt naked. You would have loved it.
If you've been keeping up with the latest celebrity news, you know there's been a whirlwind of drama surrounding Diddy. Ever since the controversy erupted, social media has been flooded with fake videos trying to capitalize on the chaos. The latest? A wildly misleading clip featuring Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce. As you can imagine, the video has stirred up quite the reaction, even though it's completely fabricated. That hasn't stopped it from spreading like wildfire, riling people up in the process. And Travis, he's absolutely furious. Can you blame him? Not only is he navigating a high-profile relationship, but now he has to deal with baseless rumors and misinformation. So what did Travis have to say? And why is he so fired up about this fake footage? Let's break it down. But before we dive in, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe. It's free and helps us keep bringing you the latest celebrity updates. Now, a viral post recently attempted to connect Taylor Swift and Diddy in a dramatic and completely unfounded story. The headline falsely claimed that Taylor broke down in tears, apologized, and begged for forgiveness from her boyfriend, Travis Kelce, after admitting to having done immoral things with Diddy in the past to gain fame, leaving fans supposedly disappointed. But let's set the record straight. This claim is entirely false. There is no credible evidence to support it. It's yet another example of how rumors can spiral out of control, especially in the age of social media. With all the chaos surrounding both Diddy and Taylor, it's no wonder Travis is furious about these fake narratives. No one deserves to have their character and relationships dragged through the mud like this. The post in question was flagged as part of Meta's ongoing efforts to combat false news and misinformation on its newsfeed. This is a crucial step, especially when sensational claims like this can spread like wildfire. In the comments of the post, a link promised a full story detailing how Taylor supposedly broke down in tears during a live interview with Travis Kelce, the Kansas City Chiefs tight end. However, there is absolutely no evidence that such an interview ever took place. This is just another example of how misinformation can create a completely fictional narrative. For fans, and especially for Taylor and Travis, this type of false reporting is incredibly frustrating. The blog post claiming that Taylor Swift had an emotional breakdown during a live interview lacked even the most basic specifics, such as when or where the interview supposedly happened. To make matters worse, the post featured an old image of Taylor making an emotional face, which was actually from her 2012 appearance on the Ellen DeGeneres show. Adding to the confusion, photos of Taylor and Diddy from much earlier, like their interaction at the 2009 MTV Video Music Awards, have resurfaced on social media following Diddy's recent arrest. Some users use these old images to stir up speculation. One commenter wrote, "Diddy and Taylor have been close friends for decades. Do you really think she didn't know the dirt?" Another took it further, saying, "Why is Taylor Swift posing with P. Diddy? This was the same night she won a music award." People have known for years that P. Diddy has been involved in SA scandals, drugging people, and now he's being investigated by DHS for running a trafficking ring. Despite all this noise, one fact remains. There is still no credible evidence to back up any of these claims. It's a reminder of how easily misinformation spreads and how damaging it can be, especially for public figures caught in the crossfire. Whether through news reports, public statements, or actual interview footage, there is absolutely no evidence to support the outrageous claim that Taylor Swift did anything immoral with Diddy. This is just another example of how quickly misinformation can spread, and why it's so important to stick to the facts. To set the record straight, Taylor Swift and Diddy have never had a close relationship. nor have they ever been part of the same social circles. The idea that they share any kind of personal history is simply unfounded. Taylor has always been more closely associated with her music peers in the pop and country genres, while Diddy has primarily operated within the hip-hop and R&B world. This stark difference in their social spheres makes the rumors even more absurd. It's clear that these baseless claims are part of a larger effort to tarnish Taylor's reputation, especially in light of Diddy's current legal troubles. But the truth remains, Taylor and Diddy were never close, and any suggestion otherwise is nothing more than a fabricated attempt to drag her into controversy. Meanwhile, Taylor Swift is thriving. With the Eras Tour dominating headlines and Travis Kelce by her side, she's on an unstoppable roll. Fans are raving about her performances, celebrating the joy she brings to the stage. But as always, when someone shines this bright, there will be those who try to dim their light. Enter the online trolls, grasping at straws, fleeing ridiculous rumors, and making up baseless stories just to stir up drama. It's almost comical how desperate they seem to tear her down. Imagine being so bothered by someone else's success that you'd fabricate wild narratives just to create controversy. But here's the thing. Taylor is a powerhouse, and her fans stand firmly behind her, ready to shut down the negativity. While the trolls try to throw shade, her light only shines brighter. It's also interesting how these rumors have surfaced right as the Kardashians and Jenners are back in the spotlight, particularly given their connections to Diddy and their frequent attendance at his events. Some people are now scrambling to link Taylor to that circle, despite the fact that she has no ties to them whatsoever. This is a classic case of sensationalism. When certain celebrities are mentioned in the same breath, people start creating stories, even if they're completely disconnected. But let's be real. Taylor has her own vibe, her own crew, and her own path. She's all about her music and her fans, and trying to drag her into this web of drama feels more like a reach than a reality. To set the record straight, Taylor Swift is not close with the Kardashians or Jenners, far from it. In fact, history suggests quite the opposite. From subtle lyrical shade to past media moments, it's clear that they aren't exactly besties. The Kardashians and Jenners thrive in the world of high-profile gatherings and glamour, while Taylor is deeply focused on her music and her connection with fans. Their worlds don't overlap in any meaningful way. So when people attempt to force these connections, it's nothing more than smoke and mirrors. Fans see right through it. As for Travis Kelce, he's had enough. The sheer amount of false information being spread about Taylor, and by extension, their relationship, has left him beyond frustrated. He's fiercely protective of those he cares about and isn't about to sit back while baseless rumors circulate. If this nonsense continues, he's ready to take action. Travis has a strong legal team prepared to step in and shut down these lies head-on. And it's not just about defending Taylor. It's about standing up against the rampant spread of misinformation that can damage reputations and relationships. So you can bet that the trolls won't get away with this. The truth will prevail. What do you think? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon so you never miss an update. I post weekly breakdowns of the latest celebrity news, so stay tuned.